Mahalo again for joining us. Melia Pana's there, Lena Girl right here, Davey B over here. And what is the scoops with changing the name of Hawai'i Island? It is an actual item on the Hawaii Board on Geographic Names agenda. You're already shaking your head.
I'm shaking my head because I would like to know, what is this board and what gives them the authority to change a place name? I've never heard of this board before.
Me too.
Well, this board was created back in 1974, and it is responsible for designating the official names and spellings of geographic features in Hawaii.
You know, brother, social media is blowing up about this. In fact, this story came out yesterday, and I thought it was April Fool's joke. I was like, no, they can't change
sounds
the name.
like one, that's
I really
why.
thought it was an April Fool's joke, but it's a real story that's all over right now.
I know, right? But first, before we dig into all that drama, because there's a lot of drama that's being caused by this headline, we had a chance to vala'a with Kumu Maika Kamohoali'i. He is a designer and owner of Designs by Kamohoali'i, super famous brother. And he's also a resident for generations from Hawai'i Island. And we asked him about the mana'o behind the name Hawaii. Take a listen.
There's always some kupuna who say Hawaii and E and the breakup of the word and about it being supreme, the breath of life. I do know that our island, Hawaii Nui Akea, Hawaii Nui Kuauli, it's sort of the origins of where we all come from. In old stories, Hawaii Nui is where all the Polynesians came from Aotearoa and from Tahiti. And so it has a really strong connection to place and really to culture and people throughout the Pacific. So Hawaii really, for me, it means the breath of life, especially because this island it's still breathing, it's still making more island, it's still, creating more land. And it's growing and it's alive. And when you're on this island, you can feel all of that mana. So that name packs that kind of punch with it.
Hawaii Island is Kumu Maika's Aina Kupuna, and we wanted to get his thoughts on the proposed change.
My initial reaction was that there's probably some sort of small grammatical errors that they're changing, because I thought to myself, there's no way that a board can decide to change a whole name of an entire island that has been here for thousands of years. Like that would take a lot. I felt like that's a lot. You would have to be some strong person to be able to do something like that. And so initially I just figured, I think it's just grammatical errors. Maybe they're changing, maybe they're adding okinas, because there's always that spelling between okinas or so. But whatever it may be, I always feel like you need to consult the people there before you do things. You just don't assume it's yours. We're taught that from little kid time. We always ask. That's the one thing that's very, very Hawaiian, is to be ha'aha, to be humble, and to ask, and to go and ask the kupuna of this island, or to ask the island itself. I mean, it's very Hawaiian. You go around the island, ask the island if this moku is willing to change its name, and I'm sure you'll get an answer very fast.
Yeah, mahalo Kumu Maika. He's super busy getting ready for Mary Monarch, and he took some time to share some mana'o, of course, because he has a very affectionate love for his Aina Kupuna. So thank you. I also got a chance to speak with HBGN board member Marquez Marzan. He's a part of the board, and he told me that the board is not planning to change the name of the island.
No.
It's about bringing consistency to what we call the island. Of course, right now, the official name is Island of Hawaii. That's the official name in Hawaii and in the federal record books as well. But of course, some of us call it Hawaii Island or even the Big Island. So the main idea of this, putting it on the agenda, is for them to, first of all, be able to discuss it, and then just kind of codifying it, making it pa'a on what we will officially call that island. So then I asked him, you're not going to change it to like Lava Land or some crazy name? He said, no. So,
because that sounds crazy.
Yeah, so we can breathe, we can kind of chill a little bit. They're just trying to make sure it's Hawaii Island, Island of Hawaii, or whatever that.
Well, I was talking with Kalani Pea not too long ago, right? And he's from the Big Island.
Right.
And he said, sis, us Big Island people, we just call it Big Island. And this is so much drama. And I was cracking up because he goes, I know the board is on Oahu, right? Let the Hawaii Island people decide, and everybody just stay your own lane, mind your own business. But us Big Island people, we just call them Big Island.
Well, we'll see. Like I said, they're meeting the board, and very good mana'o from Kalani, from Kumu Maika, and everybody, especially as you mentioned, if you're from that island, you get first dibs, you get first say.